Hello and welcome back to episode 4, Dragonhammer. Today's episode titled Year 1. As the conclusion of episode 3 gave our new heroes their first violent trial, a mysterious mage arrived during Mikhail's bout with the Bastildon, revealed as Agonon, giving the kingdom, giving the realm an ultimatum. Accept him as your one true king, or be destroyed. And with his last parting words with you, he vanishes just as quickly as he appeared. As he did, the tournament grounds begins to be filled with these horrific monstrosities, covered in blue and black flames. Their bodies writhe in agony. They scream out almost in hunger and pain. The terrain around them warps. Does not appear as though they belong in this realm in itself. And as the ambassador mages all rally to fight this threat, the civilians begin to panic as these creatures don't merely appear within the tournament ground. No, not just in the sand, but within the crowd itself. You begin to see people flee in terror as some fail to escape, falling over, consumed by the blue fire, being incinerated and burnt to a crisp. Mass panic. And here we have a trial. Mikhail, you are the first in the initiative. As you take a quick look around with your natural awareness, the number of the enemy is great. Far too many to get a quick count with first glance. You had to estimate more than 20. What is your first course of action?
I'm still technically standing above the Bastildon, right?
So when you delivered that vicious blow to the Bastildon, you sent him flying.
Okay.
As you went to approach him, that is when Agonon appeared between you and him.
Okay.
He is on his feet.
Oh, he's already standing up.
Oh yeah,
okay.
He's on his feet, and he is also ready to fight these things. His attention is not on you.
Okay, that I'm not worried about his attention being on me like that, but I am gonna run over to him. You and I are fighting today, whether we like it or not.
As he looks over towards you, you see his head nod under his helmet, and he begins to ready his weapon and his flail.
And I'm going to patient strike with him. I'm gonna try my best to work with him, because I've fought with him for a little bit now, so I'm gonna try to match his fighting style with my own.
Sure.
So I'll do patient strike.
Excellent. So that's going to be your turn, which would then move us to Haste. You are next in the initiative order.
I would probably go and try to attack the nearest group of these creatures.
Okay. Very, very well. So you are definitely already within, let's see here, as far as range goes. Let me make sure this is right. All right, you're in short range. Close range means you're like right on top of them. Short range means that you are just within their zone.
Okay.
So right now, there's currently only 3 zones. There's the zone of the tournament, which is the runway, and then each crowd on both sides. The royal side is a zone, and the commoner side is a zone. So you're in the zone of the tournament run, or actually you're in the crowd, so you're on the royal side.
Right.
So you want to make your way towards the closest one that you see within your zone. Why don't you go ahead and give me a attack.
And it is a weapon skills and body?
Correct. Yep, that's how that is.
And my attacks are great.
All right, their defense is average. Do you remember how the ladder works?
Yes, so that means...
That means you're 2 above them?
Right, so all 2s and ups?
Correct.
Okay, but I get 3 with my hike. It is 5.
So that's 5 damage.
Yes.
Excellent. As the chaos erupts, you actually notice that there are many guards that have already started to create and form a barrier around monarchs. After all, you are on the royal side. Many of the people within the stands in this area are nobles as well. A lot of the noblemen are trying to climb their way up, some of them clawing, trying to crawl over the barriers to get away from these creatures. You can see that they emit a flame off of their body, and it is immensely, immensely hot because people are just being incinerated within moments of entering the flames. It's not like normal fire. However, as you jump up and you use your devastating strike on this creature, it obliterates into this black mass of smoke and ash with a single strike. And as it does, its body erupts into blue flames, and your body gets engulfed in it. However, as you have felt many times before when sparring with your brothers and your sister, fire, magical fire, has no effect on you.
Magic shield. We have a magic shield.
And
Run him down.
As the guards around scream out towards you, telling you to stop, they watch you engulfed in this blue flame, only to have the flames die, and Haste standing in the center of it, completely unharmed.
It's a little spicy.
Is he your mother of dragons?
Well, can I use my metal to
You
make
sure
another
can.
attack?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make another attack on someone else. Call me a firefighter. Okay, so I have
Nice.
4 and 6, and one of it goes past the armor.
Excellent. And you slay another. With a quick glance of your natural awareness, you can tell that there appears to be around 10, now 8 of them that were in your zone. There appears to be about 10 within the zone on the tournament grounds, and there appears to be about 10 on the other side. So now that you guys can see, there seems to be about 30 creatures altogether. And Haste has already taken his turn slaughtering a few. That could be your turn.
That will be my turn.
That would then bring us to Vera.
Are we all by each other?
So yes, Haste, Palms, Nevin, and you, as well as Hawk, you guys are all on the royal side. There's nobody over on the commoner side. They are getting obliterated over there.
Is there any like high ground nearby that I could take?
Yeah, if you wanted to climb up on the essentially the canopy above, like the awning above the royal seating, that could give you a high ground over everything.
I'll use my grappling gun to get up there.
All right, you use one power cell from your belt, and as the aetheric charge pulls from the power cell, it launches your grapple gun, and you pull yourself up on the top. That counts as your move action. You can still have your attack.
I'll start picking off ones across.
The commoner side?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your mind and ballistics roll. Their defense is average. What is your accuracy?
Great.
So that means all 2s and ups would be successes.
So 4.
4, excellent. And then plus what is the?
It's 2.
I think it's +2 for the weapon as well.
Yes.
Okay, so that means that would be 6 damage.
Yes.
Beautiful. With a well-aimed shot, you put a bullet downrange across as these creatures are descending upon the common public. And you, just like Hasta, you watch as the bullet rips through this creature and it just explodes into this black ash and mist. You could use a metal to fire another shot.
Sure.
When they're exploding, are they throwing flames?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
3, so 5.
All right. Just like Hasta, you managed to take 2 down as well. And that would be Vera's turn. As Haste, you become engulfed in the flames, and you watch as the guards sort of stand back in awe. You see Hawk hurtle over, and as he does, grabs the great axe that is then sheathed on his back, and you see as he makes his way forward and goes to cleave through 2 of them.
They're hot, Hawk. I don't know what that was. I panicked.
I bet. Oh god.
4, and 1 more roll, because I'll use his metal as well. Okay, plus the great axe. You see Hawk, as he lands, you see he does this arcing cleave and hits one, slicing right through it, and crushes through another one at the same time. 2 of them get obliterated. You watch as he gets engulfed in this blue flame. And as you see the flash before your eyes, you're expecting to see a crisped, charred Hawk. But as the flames die, you see as the fire is burning and scalding onto his skin. And you just watch as he takes his axe and just stomps it out.
Yeah, get after it.
And brings us to Palms. 6.
I want to try to move into the next zone where the commoners are.
Okay, so that's going to be...
I want to go so.
That will be... As far... What is your speed?
What would that be under?
That's what I'm looking.
I believe your speed is most likely going to be normal. Unless you have something that makes your speed fast. So you'd have to have a talent or something along those lines that's going to give you that, or a spell that would make you fast. Okay, so we're going to go with normal. So it's a free action to move anywhere within your zone. And for this situation, you're essentially summoning a Nimbus cloud
Pretty much.
to move yourself to an area.
No. End of Nimbus.
Yeah,
How was your
so-
heart, Howie? How was your heart?
Aesthetically, that's what you're doing. You're summoning like a wind cloud to catapult yourself to another zone. If you want to use that to get yourself to a long range, you could use it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Put
You
it
do
like
need
a-
to cast it, I believe.
Yes.
Now remember, Kamido goblins, they do not cast their magic like wizards, so you do not do mind channeling, you do body channeling.
Do a dance?
I am going to the other side. Anyone want to come with me? I don't know who's around me. I know she's getting into a higher.
Yeah, I'm fire.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go to try it.
Alright. Attempt to cast. Let me know if you fail.
Let's see here.
I'll cover you.
It's a 6/1 +1 overcast. Target ignores prone. Oh, that's nice. I can use it on people that's
Sounds-
prone. You're good. Well, if I use my focus, I'll get 1/6.
I like
to be
having
able to do it.
accuracy.
So you
I just needed the 1/6.
just succeeded? Perfect.
Walk around, shoot
Very well.
those.
As Palms begins to flex his muscles and you see the magic begin to form around him, a large nimbus-like cloud swoops underneath you, Nevin, and whisks you away as it goes underneath Palms' feet, and you guys are rushed over the tournament battlefield. Before you land down into the area. As soon as you do, though, the entire area is now considered hazardous. There's enough of these creatures in each zone where they have become a major hazard. So when a creature enters the hazard for the first time or starts their turn there, it takes 3 damage. So you guys take 3 damage the moment you get into it.
Is that absorbed by toughness?
Correct. Or armor. You would first...
Oh, thank goodness.
Armor would first soak that,
Okay, so
and then if you add anything go over, it would then go into toughness. Is that gonna be your turn, Holmes?
What did that do? Just my action? My
Yeah, you used an action to cast a spell. You have a medal, so you could use your medal to do something else.
do I still have a movement?
Technically, you didn't move.
Yeah, use free action to move within the zone you're in, and you haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
so it's a free action to move within your own zone.
How many people are near these creatures?
A lot. It was a full entire stand of people, so there's hundreds. There's hundreds of people,
Shit.
and by this point, tens have already been burnt to a crisp.
I can't use the fist. I'll
the foot.
Say we're eating good tonight.
We are suddenly
it's a barbecue.
cannibals.
Then I'll just do a key blast.
Okay.
I don't think Hostile will eat boars.
Only
Do
because
your-
if I use the
For
other
the
one, I'll
worms.
probably end up killing people.
Okay. Do
You gotta cook them all the way through.
body and channeling.
The meat is ruined.
You gotta be well done.
When I mean that, it's just the arcane bolt one.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I only got one, by the way.
How much damage?
I had 1s and 2s. It's just 1, so probably just 1 damage, I think. If I remember how arcane bolt works.
Yeah, I think it's 1, and then everything else is overcharged.
Yeah, it's just 1 damage.
All right.
I got 1s and 2s.
It's
1s and 2s. 6 dice.
it's almost thematic that this happened like this, because the moment you fire off a charge of magical energy and a blast towards this creature, you watch as it hits its body, and it has a very strange reaction. Its body sort of warps and twists, and you watch as the magic sort of dissipates, almost as though it was eating and feeding off of the magic.
Am I going off visual, or can I roll to understand that?
No, you visually saw that. It's definitely a unusual interaction. That type of blast is enough to knock someone off their feet, or even, could potentially put a hole in somebody.
Well, since he's next to me.
I think it exalted my key.
Nevin, you have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Key.
Energy. Magic.
Oh. Okay. Is it my turn?
Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's now your turn, Nevin.
He's,
As soon as we land, I am taking my sack of bones and I am placing them on the ground.
back a bone.
And use my hammer to raise up my skeletons. That's, that takes 1 metal, then I'm going to spend another metal to tell them who is the closest one.
Very well. Within your zone. Got it.
That is 7 damage.
7 damage. Very nice. As Nevin, you open the Rattler's bag and the bones spill out. You raise your coffin hammer to the sky, and as you do, you begin to cast your Black Harvest. The bones begin to rattle and shake as they rise to serve their penance in death. And as you point your hammer towards your target, I believe you decided exactly the layout of the skeletons you want.
So
You might want to stay in that seat, John.
there's
Katie's back.
there's 5 skeletons. 2 of them have swords. 2 of them have spears, and 1 of them has a bow. The one that has a bow is usually right near me.
Okay. So you said you have 2 swordmen, 2 spears, and 1 bow. Alright. As they swarm their first target, and what is their current toughness or armor? What do they have?
Their toughness would be 6, and their... You said their armor?
Do they have armor?
They all have 1 armor.
They all have 1 armor? Okay. So, as they move in on a target, they take 3 damage immediately as soon as they were summoned. So they take 2. So they lost 2 toughness. Then, as they strike, the creature explodes, and they take another 2 damage. So they take another 1 toughness loss as well. So they'd be down to 3 toughness. All right, and that'd be your turn, right?
Correct.
Mikhail. They begin to move in towards you and the other mages. As this has been going on, the mages have already begun their assault. So while they have been attacking their targets, the mages are also assaulting as well. During their endeavor, they managed to kill 6 of them, bringing the total down to 4. Will you please give me a mind and awareness roll?
2.
That is enough. During this event, in this confrontation, as you've been waiting for your patient strike, and as creatures have moved in towards you, the Bastildon has been using his flail and obliterating them before they can even get near you guys. But you are keeping your eyes on everything. And you notice that Princess Valeria is over within the royal portion of the stands. And it looks like she has been cut off from the rest of the guards, with 2 of these creatures moving in on her. Now, you waited for patient strike, but if you want, I would let you use your turn in action to at least get over there.
How far would you say?
It's an adjacent zone, so you would have to use a run.
And how strong would you say the Bastildon is?
How strong?
Yeah.
He's strong enough to where you, when you were fighting him, like, he is a seasoned warrior. Like, that is someone who can hold their own.
Would he be able to throw me into the other zone?
To throw you?
The fastball special?
Yeah. Is there one that looks like it's closer to her, or are they
both
they're
about equal? Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll use that patient strike to immediately get to that zone.
Okay.
And then for my turn, my following turn, I will use that to at least attack the first one.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll use a metal to attack the second one as well. And you said that their
Defense is average.
average, so it's all 2s and up?
Yep.
Okay, so
If you're right, great.
I'll just keep this on. I'm not going to use the thing on it. So I got 6 for that first attack.
6. All right. You want to roll your next one? It would have obliterated it with a single strike.
And 7 for the second one, because it's all 2s and up. So it's 7 altogether.
7 altogether.
For
Okay.
the second one.
All right. And that would be your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then we go to the creature's turns.
And when I went to that zone, it would have.
You
The
have
3.
taken 3 damage, correct?
So my armor completely soaks that.
Soaks it. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. What's that like?
I don't know. You tell me.
Asshole.
I can't feel it.
Wait, does
Wait.
everybody not have armor?
I have 1 armor. I'm wearing
Oh
robes.
shit! I was like, we walked in, and I was like,
It just slows you down, Carl.
nothing.
It just slows you down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I only
I
have
thought you
2.
had 3.
Anti-armor till I die. I can't wait to play the Hell Knight one day.
They're all pink.
I can't get better armor.
It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, natural armor.
Order of the nail.
I can't wear anything else.
creatures now. So, there are 4 left in the royal zone as Mikhail entered over through the area, and you watch as King Valporius actually was screaming out for Princess Valeria, only to see Mikhail within a snap of a finger hurdle the barrier between the tournament grounds and the crowd and make his way up, striking down both creatures moving in towards her, leaving 4 within your zone. 2 of them move onto you, Haste, while the other 2 move onto Hawk, as the 2 of you are essentially the barrier for the royal monarchs at this point. Alright, they are going to do a flaming ball attack.
I have great.
For your defense,
Yeah.
their attack is average, so that means that they were
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Oh, wow.
Slap of the base.
okay. So that means that they're gonna have to get 6s to hit you.
I'm very slippery.
And the next one, 1 hits with so that's gonna be.
That is great shame on my family.
So that's
Which your family?
Huh?
2 magical piercing. So guess what?
What?
You watch as the flame strike tears through a scratch of your chest piece that you have on, but as the flames to make contact with your skin, it simply feels like a breeze of air.
Call the ambulance, but not for me.
Picture Mikhail coming over, just picking you up and using you as a shield.
I'm stabbing too.
Just straps the leather.
Ultimate combo.
All right, we move over towards the commoner grounds. There is still 8 of them over there. So they have now turned their attention over towards you and Nevin Palms. So we'll do 4 and 4. First up for Palms.
Does anybody have Mystic Shield now?
No.
I am the Mystic Shield.
What do you need?
Just trying to remember how that
What is your defense?
My defense is average. It's average.
Average, so all 4s and ups.
I'll send it to you.
I already got it. I already got it, just.
Oh, denied.
I've got the book, but I can't find it. I even typed it in. Oh, got it. I just had to skip a few times.
Oh, I already sent
I
it to you.
appreciate it for. No, I appreciate at least you guys trying to find it.
All right, it is magical and it is piercing.
Okay.
So that means it will ignore your armor.
You get 1 back each.
Wait, piercing avoids armor?
If I believe it is the trait that or the talent they have on their attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of there's penetrating, which ignores 1 point of armor.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well,
but-
pierce armor
Pierce armor ignores 1.
on 6s.
Yeah, on 6s.
I believe piercing for the creatures here ignores armor
Oh.
completely. So that is going to be 11 damage towards you, Palms, as 4 of them descend on you and begin to just violently
Fight back.
they begin to violently thrash and tear at you with their shadow and blue flamed arms.
Did you just watch this happen?
How much
Oh,
did you
he's
say?
got 4 moving in on him.
Oh.
How much damage do you take from it
Do it.
after your toughness hit 0? That depends on what type of wound you get from this.
So wait till you're not looking
Oh.
for it.
3. Maybe
It
3.
had been 3. Okay, so that is considered a serious wound. You take a serious wound, and it fills 2 spaces on the wound track. So
Oh,
you,
just 2?
so you fill 2 spaces on the wound track. You have a serious wound. As these creatures attacked you, they hit with such force that you actually get like 3rd-degree burns that run up the side of your chest from the flames melting and scorching your skin.
I'm nervous.
What is your defense?
Paper. I have one
Little
armor.
poor.
I have 1 armor and 7 defense or 7 toughness.
No,
That's
what's
good
your
for
defense?
Oh, my bad.
It's poor.
It's the shield.
His defense is poor.
Don't tell Apostate that. You'll never
Okay,
talk to me again.
Your skeletons are in front of you, though, correct?
Yes.
He's like, please. hit
They'll attack your skeletons first.
Hey, that sounds cool.
What's their defense?
Their defense.
I think it was average.
It's poor but average with shield, but there was no option.
Oh,
They didn't
they're
take a shield.
poor.
That's weird.
Hate the poor.
Okay.
It's fine if they get attacked, but I'm fine with that.
So
They fall over.
you
I
said
can
it's
break
poor?
them. Yes.
So the first one kills them.
So they just fall apart.
Yep. So as the first creature moves in towards them, it explodes its body with this blue flame, and the bones just boom, scatter. And then another 3 move in after it and descend upon you like a prime little baby duckling. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
I'm dead. So wait. I took 2 wounds.
Okay, so how it works is once you hit 0 toughness,
Yes.
how much damage over did you take? 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be considered a serious wound, just like palms. So it takes 2 wound tracks, and
Postia, what are you doing? Get over there.
I only have 1 spear.
just like palms,
Where's the
you
other 2?
watch as
I got
his
them, man. 3
your
spears
body
left.
is engulfed in this flame, and as you hit the ground and try to roll, your wool robes catch flame, and you feel the heat rise up against your face and scorch the side of your head.
Do we notice that they are just...
Yeah, this is not looking good over there for them. And then in the center, I'm gonna make that roll real quick here against the Bastildon, but his defense is nothing.
Yeah.
They got 1-6.
Alright, what if like they have like average and you have extraordinary, so even a 6 wouldn't hit?
No, it's still a 6 would still hit.
Oh, okay.
It just means that only 6s would hit.
Gotcha.
Okay. The creatures that move in on the Bastildon, as they move towards him, just one after another, just scorching, hurling blue flames at it. The Bastildon's just headbutting through them as he's spinning his giant flail. Just enjoying the revelry of battle.
He's having a good time.
Just one of us are.
Which would then end the monster's turn and bring us back to Michaela's top of the round.
Okay, so there's how many are left in the zone that I'm in with Princess?
4 of them. And
4.
yeah, it looks like 2 of them have basically moved up on Haste and 2 of them are moved up onto Hawk.
And at this point, have I noticed that he's not? There's nothing happening to him.
Yeah,
really?
he looks like super fucking cool and sexy. Like half of his shirt's burnt off, but he's just untouched.
Yeah. Okay.
The braids are blowing in the wind.
I trust these 2 to get this taken care of. Do I notice where is their zone compared to? Is it next to us?
No,
Can I-
it's 2.
Their zone is considered long range. So remember, it's think of it like 3 lanes.
Yeah.
You got the royal stands, then the tournament lane, then the commoners. They're over on the commoners. They took that Nimbus cloud, crossed over there, landed, and got immediately their shit kicked in.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do, because I trust Hawk, and it looks like he's doing fine, to be able to take. That's not what I said.
What you didn't say.
I keep looking back to see if I'm frozen.
You're fine.
I'm gonna. Can I tell the princess to get to safety and then sprint to their zone? I know I won't be able to attack, but can I at least get to their zone?
Well, the entire area is hazardous. The entire ground is on fire, so you soak that 3 damage
Yeah.
right off the bat, but you can see the flames burning her, moving up her leg.
Oh, she's on fire?
Yeah, she's on fire, but the entire area is engulfed with this like blue magical flame.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it
So
was just the.
if
okay.
you want, you have the option of telling her that, or you could pick her up and take her to safety yourself. It's up to you.
I did say I was. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to pick her up and take her to safety myself. I did say I was gonna.
Well, you're choosing your country over your friends.
Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you for reminding me what I need to do.
I was just letting you know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, best friend. We have it.
Please forgive me, princess. I'm gonna just like not even give her a chance. I'm gonna like scoop her up and then try to get her to safety. I don't know where safety is exactly.
She
but-
holds on to you. It looks like it's past where the monarchs are.
Okay.
So the guards have basically created a barrier. Haste and Hawk are keeping any creatures from getting up to them, and Vera is on the top of their canopy, basically shooting creatures as they're
Okay.
moving up.
If I were to shout to Vera, would she be able to hear me?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm gonna shout up, Vera, please take care of them, and I'm like trying to point because I'm carrying the princess too and pointing
Already on it.
and I'll start making my way towards the guards and the monarchs.
Okay.
With the princess.
And as you do and approach, the guards immediately move up, specifically the guards that are there for the sovereign and his family, move up and they grab her from your arms, and Valtorius is there immediately to grab onto Valeria and pull her in. And there's this look as the sovereign looks towards you. Make them pay. Kill them all.
As it is your will, and I won't move yet, but I'll turn to move back.
You have a medal.
Oh, I guess I have 2 actually.
And it was a free action to move within that zone.
Oh, so the 4 that are left are still within the zone?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have 2 metal. So I'll go ahead
You have
and-
1 medal. You used 2 last time. You only get 1 medal back each
No,
turn.
I technically only used 1 metal.
Did you only use 1 medal? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I don't think because I used Patient Strike, well, what would have been, and then it started my turn.
You weren't able to take the next turn. You were only able to do what Patient Strike did.
Yeah, but my turn was following that, because it went...
But the monsters went first before that. But the monsters went after that.
Okay.
You used both of your medals. That's how I took it, was you used both of your medals in order to do that.
Oh, okay.
So you have 1 medal still.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I guess I'll just attack one of the monsters.
Okay.
The one of them fighting Hawk. That's another 7.
Okay. As you make your way up, you smash through it, bursting it into ash.
That's the turn.
You don't want to use your medal?
I
You
thought
then
that,
no, you have
I thought that
your movement, you have your action, and then you've used both of those. So
Yeah.
you
Oh,
start.
I
All
thought
your
you said-
movement you've done within this
okay,
zone is
sorry,
all
I
free.
was confused.
Okay.
Okay, then yes, I'll attack the other one as well. Which is another 7. Everything I throw at these things pretty much hits.
As you make your way up and you smash through that first one, and then you turn and cut through the other one, leaving the only 2 that seem to be standing next to Haste, as Haste is just...
Oh, little fella, he's trying his hardest.
You look over towards Hawk, and you can see, like, his chest is melting, and he just, his eyes focused on the other, the Rattler. The green men are in trouble.
We need to get to them immediately.
Okay. That would be then your turn, which would then bring us to Hopstay.
Oh, I'm going to have the time of my life. I'm going to attack both of them. Alright, first one. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a 7.
Okay.
No, 8.
You obliterate it with a helicopter strike of your staff.
And then the other one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
And at this point, you're playing with them as you slice through the other one without any care.
Okay, and I still have my movement, correct?
So to move to an adjacent zone would take an action.
Oh, it takes an action.
Yes, but moving anywhere within your own zone is a free action. As long as you have normal speed. If you are fast, you can...
Oh, I'm very fast.
Yeah, if you're fast, you can move up to 2 zones away. But you're normal speed. You have normal speed.
Okay. Well, then can I get as close to the pit as I want in my zone? So I can just
Yeah, you can
jump
get
down?
right to the border of it.
Yeah. I'll move over there. It's like, there's nothing up here to play with. I'm going down there.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Then bring us to Vera.
I'm gonna just keep,
Shooting across the way.
yeah.
So you make sure start last.
Specifically the ones around palms and Nevin.
Okay. Which one do you want to focus first? Nevin?
Whichever one's close to Nevin.
Okay.
Started blasting.
Six.
That's a kill shot. Another one down.
Six again.
Another
Or
kill
7.
shot. Another one down. Vera, you blast 2 of the creatures moving in towards Nevin, leaving only 2 left next to him and 4 left next to Palms. Now remember, just because you guys are at 0 toughness and you guys have a serious wound, does not debilitate your actions in any way, essentially. You still can move, you can still do all that, you're not down, you're not unconscious.
Using a metal to shoot again.
I feel pretty down right now.
7 again.
Another 7. There's another kill shot. So then that would bring only 1 left to Nevin. And 4 now left next to Palms.
Also, which one do we regain at the end or at the beginning of our turn?
1 medal.
You get 1 medal at the beginning of your turn.
Any toughness or armor? Or
No.
anything? Okay.
That's all rest stuff.
Nope, that's rest. A 5-minute breather will bring you back up to max toughness.
Gotcha.
But
And armor doesn't reset?
no. Armor is always static.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
whenever your armor soaks damage, it
Yeah.
doesn't go away unless they specifically used rend or something that destroyed the armor.
Gotcha.
I'm using my last metal.
You have 3 medals?
2.
Oh, you have 2?
Yeah. I
She
just used
attacked
1.
once, used a metal attack, and she's using her second one to do
Okay.
a third attack. But she never moved.
All right.
7 again.
So that would be all 4 around Nevin
You all messed with the wrong leech.
are obliterated. So as you're laying there and your
What did you just call me?
face is on fire, one after another, you hear the sound of 4 shots. Bang! You're gonna have the ash just cover your body.
Vera's got you back.
You're getting punched to shit right now.
Hawk will use his a move action to then cross into the tournament, and then we'll use a medal to then cross into the commoner zone, and then that would be Hawk's turn. Which then brings us to Palms.
With him joining into the same zone, that helps me a lot. So I'm going to use my Fujin 10 fist 3
Okay.
times. Doing it by myself does not give me a good bonus, but with Huck and him around, that definitely helps. Alright. Where is it? 5-2. And 2. 3. So I got the 2, I got the 1 overcast. So with them, there should be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 3, and then Hawk is 4. As being my allies to increase the damage. So 4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
Again. 1, 2, 3 again. Same thing. 4 damage. To the same exact one.
Same one.
Yep.
All right. Did you? Right. You started your zone. You don't take the damage. You have 3 armor, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a ranged attack you're doing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Very well.
I'm gonna use my last medal to see if I can. Is the one still standing that I hit?
The one that you hit twice was obliterated on your second blast.
And I'll go for the second. Or, yeah, because there's 4.
There's 4. So there's 3 left now.
Damn. Ah, that one's just 3.
Did you have your focus?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
You gotta do
I
that
can
once
only
per
do it.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did it on the first one. That's just 3.
3.
Yep.
So, as palms, you destroy and dispatch one. As you strike the next one, it's not enough to finish it off as it moves in towards you. Each time you hit it with one of your strikes, you notice the plumes of flames jutting out of its body, which then would bring us to Nevin.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is use a metal to bring back my skeletons, reform them. And then I am going to use Healing Glow. Are there still like commoners around too?
Yeah.
Okay, so they'll also benefit from this. This is to get toughness back, basically. So that's 4 toughness back for everyone in the zone.
All right. So everyone in that zone gets 4 toughness, including Hawk. Not you, Haste. I don't know if you were doing that.
No,
Okay.
no, I haven't taken any damage.
But you would get 4 toughness back. Palms?
And then
Definitely helps.
I will use another metal to command the skeletons to attack the ones that are around them.
Wish I had that zone.
Eight.
8. You manage to obliterate another one as they move forward and strike one of these creatures from behind. You're down to just 2 left. Is that your turn?
Yes.
And as those last 2 move in towards Palms and the skeletons, as Hawk stands up, the mage ambassadors that finished destroying the creatures down, some of them levitating up over the tournament center grounds. Hands outstretched, you could just see magical beams firing and just blowing these creatures up as they strike and hit them. The other 2 are dispatched and killed. And within a moment, those mages begin to extinguish the flames using magic to quell them back. Morlock, the other kingdom ambassadors, all involved within this ordeal. Civilians, the ones that were able to get away, can be heard fleeing in the distance. But unfortunately, many casualties were afflicted from these creatures and this attack by Aganon. But for now, the battle ceases. And the 7 appear to be victorious.
What about the ones in the pit?
They were killed by the mages in
Gotcha.
And
the
the
Bastildon. Yeah. In the aftermath of the attack, the flames begin to be extinguished and put out. Civilians are quickly kept away from the area. Guards rally to make sure that the monarchs are safe and are escorted away from the premises in case any other creatures manage to appear. It all happened so fast and so quickly. However, Morlock approaches the group. And when he does, he notices the wounds that both Nevin and Palms acquired during the fight. How are you faring, Nevin and Palms? Looks like you got hurt pretty bad.
I can hardly feel my face.
It does not feel good. I feel like I am dipping myself into lava.
If you come back to my office, I have a myth root elixir that the two of you can have. Should dull the pain, help you heal faster. As long as you're not addicts, I hope.
I am not.
Then good.
What do you mean?
Myth root can be very addictive if you're abusing it.
Like tobacco?
Sure. I think I have some things to talk to you about. Very important things. The monarchs are safe, but I'm sure you have plenty of questions about who that was. We shouldn't talk here in public. Do you know where my office is here in the city?
I'm not even there. I'm still in the awning.
I don't.
Meet me at the Tower of Justice. We can talk more there in privacy.
Sounds good.
And Morlock turns and walks away.
I'm gonna grapple down and head over to them. So your face is burnt. Where are you burnt?
From here.
Jeez.
I wanna assume.
Yeah, it's your chest and your shoulder.
Yeah.
Whatever field
Good
preparations I can do, like as far as like patching,
This is how you do it.
like I'll do that just to
Fist bump.
keep things clean.
Picture like
Yeah,
this.
you'll definitely need
Falling
to
off
take some time to go somewhere to prep that. You do have a lot of melted cloth and wool on your shirt. So it definitely kind of smells a little bit like a burnt banana peel. Not exactly pleasant. And you got burnt hair on the back of your head. 3rd-degree burns. It looks pretty bad.
Wow, first fight.
Um,
It's wild.
so we never really talked about it, but I did take wounds. I took 4.
You took wounds during the
The
fight
bat-
with the Bastildon, and you
Yeah.
took.
I
You
was
said 4.
Yeah.
However, do you remember how much damage you actually took when you hit 0?
that was 4.
It was 4 cumulatively.
Because that was exactly when I did it on purpose to use blood frenzy.
So that would be a serious wound. 2
Yeah.
through 4 is serious.
Exactly.
But, however, you had Blood Frenzy active, and when Blood Frenzy is active, you don't feel pain.
Yeah.
So when this whole ordeal finishes and the group is convening, the effects of your binding, the temporary power that you had flowing through you, begins to fade, and you watch as Nevin, or not Nevin, but Mikhail, Nevin, you see this. He doubles over, and as he hits the ground, you can see a trail of blood leaving his chest.
How does because the armor wasn't mine.
The armor was the tournament armor.
Yeah, so how does that look? Does it like crushed in? Because he was using that.
It's crushed in, and it looks like the flail, the ball of his flail, put a spike puncture into his chest cavity.
We need to get him to somewhere safe. Get him out of that armor.
Don't worry, best buddy. I'll help carry you.
Don't you fucking touch me.
Is there a gurney? Anyone have a gurney?
It's really hard to breathe.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, Mikhail.
Come on. Why does it hurt now? Oh, Jesus. Or
Oftentimes. Who's Jesus? Oftentimes in battle, we forget what pain is. Hawk stops. Where are we going?
Is there a safe place around here?
Well, the wizard said, let's go to the Tower of Justice to meet him there.
He said something about having a root that can heal us. Perhaps it can heal him too.
Well, no, it'll just make you feel like you're healed.
So it sounds like we need to find a doctor then.
Please.
Well, I think I might be the only one that didn't get shit on, so I'll go ahead and run off and find someone.
Hey, to be fair, I didn't take any damage.
Okay, well, you want to come with them? You can stay with them.
I've got to stay with my best buddy, otherwise he'll...
Fair point.
Yeah, I've got
Point
to be
honorable.
there. Emotional support.
Nevin, you have a surgical kit with your character. You are adept at doing surgeries.
I can treat him. We just need to get somewhere.
Are you sure? I thought you just worked on dead bodies. He's still alive.
I'm capable of keeping people alive too.
Okay, well, let's see. I look around. Is there any, like, areas in the arena that looks like there's, like, an entrance to a separate part of it inside, or...
Yeah, so the tournament grounds, there's a spot where you could basically go in where you would have got outfitted with your gear. So you just got to take you down into a locker room.
What about over there?
That might work. How can you carry him over there?
Yeah. Here we go. And you make a short trip into there, and as you do, you get down, and they begin to, with Hawk and Nevin, taking your armor off slowly. And as you take the chest piece off, you can actually see the damage that was inflicted. It looks like this could have been fatal to someone who, a normal person, if it was even an inch or two higher, it probably would have crushed his entire chest cavity in.
I will take out a pouch from my belt, and I'll unravel it, and it's got herbs and tools to help me surgically treat him.
How bad is it?
I've seen worse.
You've seen dead. How bad is it compared to that?
You're not dead.
It's pretty gross.
There's a hole in your chest.
Yeah. Just sit still. This will hurt.
It already hurts, Nevin.
Nevin, can you give me a mind in medicine, please?
You want a belt to bite on?
No, I've,
Sure.
yeah.
I got 2.
It's enough. No one else notices this because you're the one that's working on him. But it's like a puncture wound, and in order to make sure there's no metal debris in there, you're gonna have to stick your finger in there and move it around to make sure that there's nothing that got left behind, especially for infection purposes.
So we do see him fingering him?
Yeah, he's all the way in too.
Knuckle deep.
Is it warm?
Yeah.
Or are you taking her up inside me?
And as you...
Why are you so calm?
I've been through a lot worse, I promise.
This is the most disgusting thing I've seen in a long time.
You can feel his heartbeat.
Don't like that. I mean, Jesus. I thought you've done this before.
Just start fisting his chest wound.
I don't feel anything.
Get another finger in there.
Just, I don't feel anything.
Did you come yet?
Okay, children. As you're performing your medical examination, you can feel his heartbeat. And as you begin to
Make it worse.
prepare a amount of...
Yay.
Sorry.
Are we good?
Yeah, sorry.
That was your fault.
I
You
don't
what
know.
you're doing.
How am I feeling? are,
Unsatisfied. Okay. As you're preparing the wound to try to put gauze and pack it so it doesn't cause any blood loss. Luckily, it doesn't appear to be bleeding too bad. It's pretty much like a chest contusion. And his armor saved his life. If he would have been wearing that, yeah, it would have been no Mikhail left to fix. But what you recognize from your medicine check is as you're doing this and you feel his heartbeat, there's this faint, fiery glow as his heart beats. In each beat, you see this illumination like a firefly in the darkness. It's very small, and it's abnormally warm. It's not like blood, internal body warm. It's like hot warm.
I think you might be having a fever already.
I can't really tell, to be honest with you.
You're like,
My whole body feels kind of numb.
Is he going to make it?
Can you patch me up, please?
I am doing the best I can. It's not so deep that it's not hard to stop the bleeding, thankfully, but it's strange. It's strangely hot.
Why'd you have to word it like that?
Strangely warm.
It's the
Yeah,
warmth of
blood
your
is usually warm. I thought you would figure that out.
Well, this is beyond that kind of warm.
And as you wrap his chest, this whole process has taken about well more than 10 minutes. So this would be long enough for a breather that anyone who lost toughness would go back up to max toughness.
Including me, considering the
Yeah.
situation. Cool.
Nice.
I've never seen creatures like that before. Anyone know what they are?
Besides dead.
They are dead. And hot. And very warm.
They were setting everybody on fire.
The flames were energy, like magic. They weren't regular flames.
Just like the man that showed up before they arrived.
You seem fine.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely magic. So I didn't. It was pretty easy, but I'm still pretty bummed.
Why are you bummed?
Because your best friend got hurt.
No, I mean that is sad, but I really wanted to show off and kill the most, especially for my friend Hawk. But we were bested by the witch. She killed the most out of all of us.
I told you her stick makes loud noises and kills things.
Yeah. Tell me
Well, I
about
wasn't
it.
trying to steal anybody's thunder. I'm sorry. Nevin was in a bad spot.
What she did was right.
Right. No, I don't. I just wish it was
We
really...
will have
Well,
time.
you know what? Maybe Nevin, can you like resurrect some of them or something? Some.
Would you?
Fight them? Is that something?
Just
you
like
do?
3, because that would let me beat the record.
They come back stronger. How's that work?
No.
You know,
No, you can't, or no, you won't.
No, I won't.
when you attacked the first one, I thought it was fleshy.
Yeah.
You hit it with the spear. You went
Yeah.
into the flame.
Yeah, honestly, I was not expecting that, and I thought it was like at first I was like, "Oh no!" But then it like turned out like I was like, "Oh, idiot!"
Those loud bangs that were you that saved me.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
So this, I would say, now that we're all together, I guess she is the new champion of the group right now.
Hail, champion.
Hail, champion!
Okay. I guess for this round, are we making this a thing? Is this we're gonna keep
I
it a
don't know.
scoreboard?
I just-
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's
Okay.
something that those two do.
You get an
Okay.
extra vote in all group matters.
Okay.
That is it.
I
Then
mean,
shall
it's
do.
just
Champions
something.
deserve more votes.
With
Yeah.
my background, it's expected. You don't really make it to a contest or anything.
But don't count yourself so lucky in the bandit surge.
Yeah.
I have a good idea that I might have more kills with you then.
It sounds like you need to be the leader of all of us. Yeah.
No, not the leader, just the like.
Who is the leader?
Just kidding, Gertie.
That is a solid question.
A group needs a leader, right?
Yeah.
Do we? Why not?
Or we could be all 7 leaders.
7 leaders.
To be democratic.
I would say
What?
Democratic.
You.
I'm gonna put my hat in the ring for Goulash.
Absolutely not.
But we can't understand him except you.
All you need is a translator. I can translate.
So that would mean that you're the leader.
No, you don't trust me.
I do not trust Goulash.
You said you didn't want to be the leader, but if you're translating for him, you're essentially the leader at that
That
point.
doesn't make sense. I'm just translating for. I'm not making his decisions and everything. That's him. I was translating.
What about the other witch? The one that has not arrived. Perhaps she will be the leader.
She has some splaining to do.
But then again, maybe we shouldn't make someone a leader who doesn't want to be part of the group.
Maybe a leader is like cream and it'll just rise.
What?
Like one of us will eventually be like, oh yeah, clearly he's the leader.
the cream of the crop.
Speaking of leaders, I need to talk to my sovereign. Make sure that he's okay. Somebody take me to him, please.
I got you, buddy.
Not you.
I really think you should rest a little. You had a puncture wound in your chest.
I can rest when I know that my leader, is okay.
Well, what if I go get him for you?
I really don't think that's a good idea for you to do that. I don't know how many times I have to tell you.
I think it's a great idea. It's very nice of you to offer.
Perhaps someone can go check on him for you. It doesn't have to be.
Well, I have to
Your
show.
leader should have no ill will towards Haste. He and I protected the monarchs
Yeah,
as those
you-
creatures moved towards them.
Yeah. So if anything, like that's already about
Haste and I will go with you, Mikhail. Let's go.
I'll get the left.
Well, I see we
I'm
go
not
to
in any
places.
position to say no at this point, I guess.
We will go on to the Tower of Justice.
What about all the people that got hurt? What's going on with them?
Well,
The
the,
guards.
the casualties and things like that have been pretty much guards and stuff have been dealing with people. If you want to help with that, you certainly can.
I can stay behind and help with that if you guys want to go do your wizard thing.
I'll join you after. we're
Okay,
done.
I'll be here.
I would like to relieve this pain.
I just put some mud on it.
All right, so Vera, you're going to stay and help with casualties. Haste and Hawk are going to escort Mikhail to the Sovereign, and Palms and Nevin are going to head to Morlock's tower, or this tower. Okay. Then we will cut over to Palms and Nevin first. Once you make your way to the Tower of Justice, there's a spire next to the tower that appears to be very much like a wizard's tower. And every major capital would have one of these that represents the ambassador for Neve within the kingdom. This one would be Morlock's. And when you arrive, he is thoroughly expecting you. Opens the door and greets you. Please, please, come in, come in, come in.
Believe you. Wasn't too hard to find the place.
No, it shouldn't be. Large spire next to the Tower of Justice. I don't have too much time to talk. I have to meet with the other ambassadors relatively soon about the attack and go over everything that happened. And of course, the monarchs are going to want to have a thorough armed escort back to their kingdoms. I'm sure now that the festival is over, safety is going to be their utmost concern. Mythroot. Here you are. He holds up the Mythroot elixir. The most common and most prized tonic, or I should say, healing potion within Avondale. Made out of the Mythroot plant. Hands one over to you, hands one over to Palms.
Is it
Thank you.
topical or just drink?
Drink it. You are aware of the Mythroot elixir. However, it's very expensive and not very easy to get your hands on, and heavily regulated too. Unfortunately, where you're from, you've never even had the opportunity to give a patient this. Yes, it's a drink. You just simply ingest it. Ingest all of it. It is bitter, so mind that. However, the euphoria and the numbing will act very quickly. It will also help speed up your healing process. It will, I would say, cut almost a week off of healing of a normal wound.
That's
Granted, you did receive what appear to be pretty bad burns. There's a good chance that will scar.
Is there a way we can acquire another one for Mikhail?
I only had the two. Could purchase one at an apothecary in the city if you're willing to spend the coin for it.
Well, we might just do that. Thank you very much. This is very generous of you.
No, don't thank me. Just,
Is there any known side effects?
Oh, yes. Mythroot has some side effects to it. Not typically for those who use it only for medicinal purposes. Palms, you may notice it more than you, Nevin, but Mythroot can enhance one's ability to contact the mist. Magic users, when ingesting it, feel as though their connection is heightened to extraordinary levels. But unfortunately, some users become very dependent upon that, and eventually, if you abuse it, they will lose all connection to the mist entirely without drinking it. It's known as becoming a mad mage. Moonsick is what they call it.
I have heard this term before.
Yes. Some kingdoms have a very, very large problem with it. The Silver Devil, as those in Tuchakol call it. But the plant itself is very rare. Only grows in Felingard, and can only be harvested under moonlight. So you can see why it's so expensive.
What was it called?
Mythroot.
Mythroot. I kept wanting to put Nernroot.
I imagine it made the same sound.
It does glow. It doesn't make a sound, but it does glow. It's illuminescent.
Where's it from?
It grows in Felingard.
That's what it was.
Dude, this is probably gonna be on the test next week. We're talking
That's
right
not
now.
why I'm looking at it. It's important to know where this one comes from, because what if we need to make it? I do apologize that it is just us two, but the others have
I assume
other
that
matters.
they were most likely dealing with the casualties there. Did anyone stay back to help with the guards?
Vera did.
Oh, good. Good. The last thing that the city would want is to see the Seven completely abandon a bunch of casualties.
As soon as we had this, I was planning on returning to help them with that.
I suggest that to be very wise. I would be there myself, but unfortunately, I need to make sure that the trade tribunal is taken care of in this time of need. Again, I have no affiliations or, I should say, allegiances to a kingdom, but I am neutral, and if the tribunal wants me to do something, then I will do it upon their request.
Well,
I will.
cheers.
Again, thank you. And then I will turn. I'll drink it on the way out.
Before you leave,
As we're drinking, like, oh wait.
I did tell you that I wanted to inform you of something. I'll make this quick so you can get on your way. The man you saw arrive at the tournament, his name is Aganon. He is a rebel mage of Neve. And I thought it would be important for me to let you know that he is a descendant of Agyar. He's a very powerful mage. In fact, he is the only mage to ever lead a successful attack upon the country of Neve.
A descendant of Agyar.
Yes.
One of the seven.
Indeed. Aganon leads the Cabal.
Do you know of the other one? Of the blue skin and horns?
I did not
Chieftains and Omni.
recognize him. However, his appearance was quite telling. And from his attire, I've read many books from the West, specifically those from the Isle of the Falling Star, known as the Reedlands. I believe there is a kingdom known as Jian. Palms, you recognize those words because that is where the Wanderer was from. The Isle of the Falling Star. The Reedlands was his homeland.
That Oni may have been the one that killed my master.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He took something. We believe that the Dark Kami may be coming back. A great evil. And that Oni has something to do with it.
Kami, you refer to the spirits that you worship.
Yes.
I wish I had more information to give you, Holmes. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to hear about your master. But if he is involved with Aganon, I would believe that he is certainly up to only things malicious and with intent. Just be known that as of right now, we are considering this attack a Cabal attack. And Aganon has returned from wherever he has been hiding for the centuries he's been gone. Do not let me hold you any longer. Inform the others. Let them know. if you need any more assistance with me, I may be busy and may be hard to find, but you can always leave a letter or a note for me here at my tower. I will find it. And don't forget about your 2 weeks. Although this attack was unfortunate, I still have faith in you and your group. Be ready. We have trials upon this year. And Aganon has given us 1 year. We need to figure out what he is planning. Maybe the new 7 will be the ones to stop it.
We will do well to tell the others who Aganon is. We need to hurry back to Warhammer and Christie.
There's much to do. So yes. Good. Thank you.
Be on your way. And be safe.
I will, as I'm drinking and walking away, brisk in my step. I'm trying to hurry.
And as you feel the euphoric rush of the myth root plant, and Morlock waves you goodbye. May the 9 be with you.
He is with you.
Closes the door. And we will then move over to Haste, Mikhail, and Hawk. 3 of you managed to track down the monarchs. They basically were rushed away from the tournament grounds and brought fairly close to the, not the Tower of Justice, but close to where the arbiters of the city reside. This would be basically like where Eliora and many of her offices and other substituents would be at. When this happens, when you approach, it's Valtorius that sees you, Hawk and Haste, and demands that the guards get out of your way and let you in. You move through the crowd. The guards, as they hold back any traffic or commoners within the area, because they themselves are terrified, trying to see if their monarchs are even alive. Already word is spreading through the city of the attack. As you make your way there, they pull you off to this location where a bunch of tents have been set up outside of this area. It looks like they were originally using this location as maybe a market for the festival. Now it has been basically taken over by this event, this attack. And as you are rushed into this private tent, Hawk, Haste, Mikhail, you make your way into this very unorthodox encounter with the Sovereign. Nothing like your first meeting with him, where it was grandiose within this private quarters. Now you see a man who is shaken. He stands there and looks towards you. I owe the 9 prisons of hell to you, Mikhail. Thank you for protecting my daughter.
All I wanted to do was exactly what you asked of me.
And you did just that. I will be returning to Cinnabar with my family, taking them away from this place. And you... I hope you can recover, yes?
fires burn strongly, but the fires of Avernus burn even stronger. Of course, I will recover from this.
Your comrades, Nelman and Riker, I will be tasking them with guarding me and my family on the way back to Cinnabar. Your orders are now going to be coming directly from your superior within the Order of the Hounds, which will receive his orders from the Paragon, which will receive his orders from me. From now on, you will be on your own. After what I have seen today, I trust you.
There's no greater honor. Thank you.
I wish we could leave immediately, but the city is in too much turmoil after this attack. It would be unorthodox and risky, and I will not put my family in danger. My daughter wanted to thank you for what you did for her. She says if it wasn't for you, she would have been burned alive by those flames.
Like I told my comrades, if it came down to it, I would protect you and your family. You tasked me to protect the princess, and that came first for me.
Plan on leaving tomorrow night. I believe that might be the quickest and most safe way for us to vacate the city. But until then, I couldn't dare risk losing anyone within my family.
Looking around, is it just essentially the four of us? Say, can you leave us for a moment?
Oh yeah, bud, no problem.
Yeah, sure. And they walk out.
If I may speak freely on my way here, Riker, if this is going to be an issue, is he ready for his binding?
I will leave that for his commanding officers to approve. But after all, you are an exception, okay? Normally we don't allow humans to receive a binding, but Nelman was persistent and pressed for you to have your binding. You were denied multiple times. But eventually, you were given the opportunity because of this sanctuary. Riker does not have that luxury that you do. He will maintain himself as a hound in the way he is for the time being.
Okay.
Mikhail, I do not want my family living in fear, and I do not want to show weakness. And you, as a soldier of Avernus, need to do that as well. Please, tonight, you will be the personal guard for Princess Valeria. We'll be staying within the safety and the compound of the Tower of Justice. well guarded and armed. But after all, this is Luminor. It is the city of love. Give me a mind and intuition.
1.
That's enough. Something's bothering him. Like, something else that's bothering him. Specifically, it sounds like with his daughter.
I don't know if it's my place to ask, but considering the circumstances also, it sounds like there's more.
There is. I told you when we first met that one of the reasons for my family to travel with me on this Council of the Kings was because there is a potential that King Stanislav and I are in talks of having a political union of power. And Gravoria, next to us, are the second strongest in military might. With us combined together, we could invade Cinderland. We could take Cloud's Reach once and for all and bend their technology to our whim. The infernal hell machines of war that we could produce would be unmatched. Now,
John's like, I'm gonna meta the fuck out of this.
I am not the type of man to force my children into a marriage, a loveless one, out of political gain for myself. But if it must be done, then it will be Abaddon's will. Princess Valeria seems to be quite smitten with the Prince of Gravoria, and the two of them are going on a
Date.
They are going to spend some time tonight. I would like you to chauffeur them. They will not be touching. Just let them spend time together.
What should I tell the prince?
The prince is none of your concern. Whatever Valeria demands of you, you will do it.
I mean, as far as the touching.
If the prince touches my daughter, then you take his hand.
His hand will be taken by me before it's taken by her, if that happens.
Divine touch.
Very well. That is all, Mikhail. Please return here tonight, if you would.
Of course, my sovereign.
You are excused. And give your comrades an air of my gratitude as well.
Of course.
I saw the way that those two fought to protect the rest of the monarchs. It did not go unnoticed.
I choose to live up to the name of the seven.
Abaddon, you are released.
Abaddon, be with you. I'll turn and kind of limp my way out.
All right. As you limp your way out, Hawk and Mikhail Hawk and Haste are waiting across from the tent as he looks over towards you. How many did you kill?
I got 4.
I saw you just kind of standing there in fire for a while.
Yeah, I was really digging like the whole motif, it's very rare you get to feel like a true god.
I prefer killing things with blood.
Yeah. But if anything else, I was trying to instill fear in them.
I
So
like it when it sprays on my face.
okay, yeah, that's it.
A lot of freezing going on tonight. Why is that the first thing I hear when I walk out here?
Oh, hey, Mikhail.
How are you?
I am alright for now.
You like it when it sprays in your face?
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't ask me that.
Okay.
I have to come back here tonight to guard Princess Valeria
In your condition,
and my condition.
do you want some help?
The fires of the hells burn in me. Haste.
Right, but
I
the
mean-
injuries of the
He will
battle.
be fine. He's already walking again.
But with a lamp,
With a what?
with a lamp,
Yeah, he just needs to walk it off. Rub some dirt in it.
yeah, rub some dirt in it.
I'm not gonna rub dirt in it.
Well,
I'm gonna be strong for my sovereign and my country.
As they say in the Turathi Highlands, if you cannot walk, then you probably lost your leg.
that's it's a very literal translation there.
It's on the nose, I think.
Yeah.
Some scholars from that place there.
Did you put in a good word for me?
I didn't put in a good word for you, but my sovereign has his thanks for.
You see, you thought this was gonna be all bad news with me, but you can see I'm Aste. So I'm different.
You are Hoste.
Yeah, thank you.
I just don't. You know what? Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Let's go help Vera. Now, there was many wounded and hurt. Should probably head back.
But they're poor.
You don't know that.
We were on the good side.
How do you know if someone is poor or not poor?
You can tell. It's the way they dress, the way they act, the way they talk.
This is so confusing.
I know, it's...
If you lift them up, you could tell. One would be heavier than the other.
I mean, poor people tend to be lighter. I guess that is scales of justice.
Haste. You're part of the seven now, whether they're poor or not. It doesn't matter.
Right, you know.
Even for me, even though they're not from Avernus, I have to care about them.
Right. That is true. Great honor comes great caring.
And we move over to Vera. Vera, as you've been helping the casualties in this situation, the guards have been very thankful and very gracious towards your help. Many of the civilians that have been horrifically burnt have been being moved off to a side of the field where they're essentially laying out blankets and putting people on the ground. And here you actually see other members of the Grey Church have arrived to start helping people. And you've noticed that the Sisters of Dawn have arrived. You know that the Sisters of the Dawn are those who worship the goddess Nerissa, a faith of healing, hope, and light. Many of them have been easing the wounds of those injured. And you can see that they use this elixir, this drink, this silvery luminescent drink. The myth root elixir. And you've actually watched as some of the people with their wounds being treated have passed away, literally as you've been helping. You're not quite sure how many have perished, but several tens. But during all of this, you know that the fairy bell rang right before Aganon arrived. and with the soft churn of a swirling wind, you get the faint smell of flowers and garbage. Which only means one thing.
Goulash.
Give me a mind and awareness.
Four.
Within the chaos of the field, you see one of the trees nearby. You see the silhouette of somebody leaning up against the trunk. They dagger in hand, twirling it and catching the blade. And as they make eye contact with you, they twirl around the tree trunk to disappear. Only for him to reappear right behind you, about 10 feet away. You swirl around to lock eyes with none other than Ransack. I heard the bell ring. It went a jingle jangle and told me where you are. It's been a while since it's gone off. What you been up to, Vera?
Oh, just dragging some dead bodies around.
Yes, there's a lot of dead bodies around.
Yeah,
Did you do that? Did you kill
You
them?
think I did that?
I don't know, you did it.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe they made you mad. Maybe they, I don't know, trying to get their property back. Like I have multiple times, and you shot me.
Well, it's not your property anymore. It's my family's property. It's been my family's property.
Who gave it to you? I did. I gave it to you. I gave you the fairy bell.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want the fairy bell back.
How many times are we gonna do this?
As many times till I get the fairy bell.
Listen,
That's
this is
right,
about
that's
the one time I beat you at cards. Is that why you're hung up on this?
That's
We can play again. I
let
have
you
some on
beat
me.
me at cards. You didn't try that. Okay. You know what? Maybe you're a better card player than I am. Maybe. I'll give you that. You got some skills. You got some skills, kid. But all I'm gonna do is stick fast. And he throws the dagger directly. Can I get a?
Pretty good.
Can I get a body and dexterity from you?
Let's go real time. I think she dodged it.
What would that be? 4 now?
Oh, any 4.
So 1.
Yep, that's all you need.
Okay.
You watch as he throws the dagger, and you just quick dodge out of the way as the dagger flies right by your head.
That was close. You almost got me. You want me to go get that?
It's the only dagger I brought.
Oh. How much more of my stuff do you got?
Do you want to just stand there and just go around you? I can go grab it.
Okay. Well,
I feel like you know it's gonna come now. Now you know I got the dagger.
I've done it a few times.
You smell different, Vera.
That's weird.
You
That's a
smell.
weird
You
thing to
smell.
say.
You're smelling like you've been talking to some other people.
Well, yeah, I have some new friends.
No, I mean like you smell like you've been talking to some other people in the wildlands. This whole place reeks of wildlands. Why is that?
Maybe it has something to do with the person that was here earlier and attacked.
Oh, and who would that be? He's probably hot, isn't he? You probably think he's real sexy. Sexier than me.
I don't know what's happening right now. What is going on?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, Aganon? If you think he's hot?
What? In the dumpling? Did you just say his name was?
Aganon?
Aganon?
Aganon? Oh, so he's okay.
Ew!
Okay.
I don't like it. Get it away from me. He's mean. He's a jerk. He's a bully.
History there?
I don't know, maybe.
Sounds like definitely to me.
Probably.
Okay, well, that's what happened here. That's, all of embers and smoke and bodies and
Who are these
destruction.
people? As he points towards what looks like the group coming back. They're a little bit away, so you guys are approaching and seeing that Vera's talking to some guy, but you're too far away to get a good look at him yet.
They're my new friends that I've been traveling with.
So you do have new friends.
I said that. I said that earlier, but you kept talking.
That's what I do, Vera. I talk.
I know. It gets a little tiring, but... I mean, you have very interesting things to say.
I do. I
You
talk
do.
about interesting things all the time.
This whole conversation has been so intriguing.
Was that sarcasm?
No, I don't know what that is.
By this point, you guys have gotten close enough to see this individual, and he turns towards you, dressed very bizarre, like leotard yellow outfit with purple gloves. He's got purple hair. Things are tied in his hair like bells and ribbons. His eyes are gold. He does not look human.
We don't remember him, right?
You do not remember him.
Okay. I was wondering if we did or not.
Is this guy bothering you?
No, he could never. His old friend.
His eyes are gold.
I'm going to kill you one day, Vera, and I'm going to take the fucking fairy bell
Yeah,
back.
this is the thing we do. This is Stacky.
Saki, you just call me Saki.
This is old friend, family friend.
Name's Ransack. Ransack's the name, and you best goddamn remember it.
He's just passing through.
Why is your hair purple?
Why is his hair green?
You are... Never mind.
My hair is purple because I like the color purple.
Mine is green because it's natural.
It's not natural.
It is natural.
How? How is it natural? Are you from the Wildlands?
I
Like me?
I am from another place. You think the wired one has...
I am also from another place.
I think we're all from another place.
What's the Wildlands?
Is that where we're at right now?
I
He
like
said
it.
he's from the Wildlands.
Yeah, you never heard of the Wildlands?
Is that north?
Oh,
It's north, south, east, west, and inside out.
like a rollerplane.
Okay. Yeah.
Y'all
What's
never
he, what's
been?
he doing?
What's
Just
his-
ignore. I ignore him sometimes. He kind of gets on a little tangent.
What's he doing?
But he'll stop eventually. He'll stop. Just
Where did he come from?
So we just ignore him until he goes away?
From the Wildlands.
I don't like being ignored.
yeah.
Wait, is he the seventh? Have you been ignoring our calls?
Seventh. The seventh. Seventh.
I hope not. I
Are
hope...
you having a meltdown?
Seventh.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that?
It comes after 6 and...
7, 8, 9.
Seven.
Yeah, yeah.
If you hit your head,
A few times. Who here knows about the seventh?
What do you mean?
The date or what are we talking about?
You brought it up.
What do you mean? I brought
The
it up.
seventh. Who here knows about the seventh?
Why do you keep saying it like that? What is wrong with
We
you?
know about the 7.
Is it the 7th? Who's got a calendar?
Okay, how do I best describe this so that you can figure it out? Sometimes things get a little jumbled up in my brain. And when they get jumbled up, they don't come out quite right.
Imagine
So,
that.
let me tell you.
Oh. See, now I see why he's called Ramsack.
I remember I have dealt with 7. 7 and me have worked together before. Yes.
I sincerely doubt that.
You sure?
Yeah. I haven't-
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, history does repeat
And I am
itself.
not making notes of it to ask anyone later.
All right, well, Vera, I came here, tried to kill you.
Yeah,
You dodged
yeah.
my dagger.
I mean, I'll give you another try for free.
Wait, he tried to kill you?
Yeah, threw my dagger. She's really quick.
It's just a little.
She went like.
I feel bad. I do
That's
feel
our
bad.
champion.
I feel bad. If you want to try again.
So, I guess I'll just go. I'll leave. A failure. You can think fast! He pulls out another dagger and throws it.
What was it? Body and.
Yeah, except now you get an advantage, because you're expecting it.
Was it body and dex? You said.
Yeah.
1.
You watch as she dodges. Dagger flies right by her head again.
Was that mine too? Another one mine.
See? It's impossible.
Yeah.
I can't kill her.
I think you just don't on purpose because you like me.
Why is he here?
Why is he here?
He's wasting our time.
He's just passing through.
I need my fairy bell back.
What's a fairy bell?
Give me my jingle jangle.
I gave you a free shot to kill me, and you're still asking for it back.
I curse the day that I gave your family my bell. Now, I have to go back. I have to go back, and I have to get all the other archfey to go, look at Ransack, you don't have to bell, because you gave it away, and now your bell is killing us, you stupid idiot.
That was a lot of floor dumping.
Why'd you give her the bell if you wanted it back?
Because I thought it'd be funny.
Is it?
Yes, it's still funny. I still think it's funny.
I think it's funny that you're so wrapped up around it. You're just saying words. And...
She'll tell you if she wants to tell you. I don't care. I don't care.
Kind of just told them.
How is it killing
He did.
you?
Hey, you guys got anything for me?
I don't even know.
Like anything, I'll take it. Yeah, like a belt buckle.
What?
You got like a belt buckle?
Are you gonna give me something in return?
No.
Okay, then no.
Shit. What about you? You got like a shoelace or anything?
No.
A thimble?
No.
A tag?
What?
A nail? Fingernail?
What is this?
No.
I've got some pocket lamp.
Yes. Ooh. Yes. Vera, you immediately know this is. You should not take that.
I don't. I'm gonna smack it out of his hand. Don't do that.
Why? Well, I want a fairy bell too.
I don't
No, you
understand.
can't.
If you want something, I have things. I can give you things.
Yes, please.
No,
give me.
no.
Wait, do you have
no,
a spear? I've been looking for a spear.
A spear.
Yeah, to add to my collection.
I'm gonna take one of my mock bells out of a pocket. I'll be like, Ransack. I'm gonna throw it behind him.
I just
What is
imagine
that?
he did it. His legs didn't even move. He just floated
Like
like Nosferatu.
Don't give things to Fae. Don't accept things from Fae. That's
No,
nothing but trouble.
we had stories about. I think him. He would
What?
come once a year and deliver
Oh God.
deliver gifts to all the families.
Yeah, what was that called?
His name is Anton's.
Anton's?
Yeah, Anton's.
That's okay.
What's
never heard of
that?
it.
What's that backwards?
Huh?
Say that backwards.
Backwards.
No, the name.
Listen, regardless, you don't give things to Fae, you don't take things from Fae.
Oh, how do I know? Like,
Kind of put them into like a weird contract, like type of thing, and they're just gonna fuck with you forever.
Well, why don't you just kill him?
You have.
He's just out of here.
It just makes him go away for a while.
You can't really kill them. You can make them go away for a while, but he always comes back.
You could prove it right now. You could shoot him.
I don't like doing that.
It's usually the only way to get rid of him once he finds you.
Doing what?
Oh God! All right, just hold on. I'll pull out my gun.
He comes back. Hey, I found it.
Sorry.
Shit.
Don't pull the trigger.
He watches it blast him. You just see him just explode into a bunch of like dandelions.
What?
I'll be back in a few weeks.
Oh, he's made of flowers.
Is this normal?
For him, yeah. For you, no.
I meant for you.
For me, yeah. For you, no.
Why don't you trap him and just keep him somewhere so then he can't bother you?
I don't want that. I'd rather just deal with him periodically than deal with him all the time
So
since he's
he-
trapped.
He
Well, no,
doesn't
you
die.
just trap him and then you bury him, and then he just
Is this some-
stays there.
Is this something you've done with
Not phase, but
poor people?
not poor people, but when helpers don't listen to
Oh,
instructions.
no.
What? What?
He's digging it.
Did I say something?
Listen,
He's digging too deep.
I know you're from a whole different culture, but I don't understand how he's part of the Seven. Like, how is,
I don't know how he's
where,
part of the
what's his
Seven either.
credentials?
What do you mean?
That
Do you
is-
not punish a dog when it pees
It's
on
just-
your leg?
It's just like, it's a heroes guild, and you don't sound very heroic.
I am very heroic. Name something I have done that is not heroic.
What you just talked about.
I didn't do that. Are you kidding me? No. The helper
didn't.
headmaster did that.
Did you try stopping it?
Huh?
Did you try stopping it?
See Hawk, like bending over, like eating one of the dandelions.
Don't eat. What are you doing?
It's real dandelions.
Spit it out.
Probably food somewhere. You don't have to eat.
No, I didn't know if he was real dandelion or counterfeit.
Listen,
You
that was
solved the
weird.
counterfeit problem.
I don't understand what just happened.
One down.
Oh God.
Listen, I'm sorry, you guys. I was hoping he'd be gone before you got back. I'm sorry you had to deal with him.
No
He's kind of
problem.
fun, though. You get used to him. I've dealt with him all my life. He's pretty entertaining after a little bit.
So he should have taken the deal.
Yeah, why didn't you let me take the deal?
You know what?
Honestly,
I've told you it's a bad idea. What you do after that point is on you.
is it a risk?
No. It's certainty.
It's a certainty.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're gambling
Yeah,
with
that's
how
yeah. I love gambling.
yeah, it doesn't sound like it's much gambling.
You watch as one of the Sisters of Dawn approach, and she slightly bows in a gesture of prayer. Thank you, Gunwitch. We appreciate a lot of your help that you have done here for us today.
Oh, of course. I'm just doing what I need to be doing.
Nevin, you realize that Sisters of Dawn work a lot of times alongside with the Grey Church and with stewards. And you can see that there's other members of the Grey Church, just not stewards, here. And as she looks towards you, Steward, would you do us the honor of helping us with the dead?
Yes, I will immediately start doing some funeral rites right away. I'll take. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I had was it a plague mass type thing?
Yeah, it's specifically usually meant for dealing with the undead or states of like severe rot.
Right. Okay, that's right. Okay,
yeah.
So I don't need it right now.
Yeah, and it's not a plague mask. It's just you pull your robes up and it's lined with
Gotcha.
herbs and stuff.
Gotcha. All right. Yes, I will.
Gonna refill your numbers?
No, they're still around.
Oh, okay.
They only fall apart. They don't.
Got you.
Then I will go to each body, start performing the rites. Is there a lot?
Yeah. You realize that you're probably not going to sleep tonight. You're going to be probably taking them into the Great Church, and you're probably going to be taking them down and getting them prepped and cleaned. Those, obviously, who request a last dinner will receive it, but many of these are probably most likely just worshippers of the Nonagon and just need to be prepared for burial. But that is something that you would probably want to tell them, that your duties as a steward obligate you to take care of the dead.
I will probably not be back later tonight. My duties are a bit more important than rest right now. So I will see you all later.
You need to bring you any food or anything?
No, I should be okay. Thank you, though.
I suppose I should just reiterate, I won't be back either. I have to chauffeur the Princess Valeria around.
Oh, you're doing a lot of stuff with the princess.
In your condition?
In my condition, yes.
should be resting.
I only do what the Sovereign tells me to do right now.
Okay. Just so you are well aware, you are in no condition to fight anything.
If Abaddon demands it of me, Nevin, no
Well-
disrespect, but I'm fighting.
Well, what if I just hang out in the bushes, like chaperoning you, and then if something comes up, I can be like, "Aha, it's Haske."
Haste, you and I need to start cleaning our trading yard. It's time for you to finally pull those weeds.
But I have such an important thing to do.
Asta, you should help.
We do have us.
We have 2 weeks to clean our guild hall.
Yeah, but I mean, like
You
after
and I
saying-
and Palms can go start cleaning.
what if we ask some of the others, you know,
Who are the others?
the other people who we saved, and be like, "Oh, you could know how good replay us."
Asta, do you remember what I said just moments ago? We're part of the 7 now. You can't be talking like that.
Okay, but I don't.
Also,
You
when
lead
we
by
met the
example.
monarchs, I was being quiet because I don't understand their customs. But that lady, the with the fancy dress, she said your brother was here?
Huh?
I heard her say that. She talked about you had a younger brother who's here. Zaid?
Well, he's not here. He's looking for me, probably. You know, but I mean that's.
Why did you not tell us that you had a brother?
Should we help you find him?
No.
He also have green hair.
He does not. Green hair is only special to me.
So it's not natural.
Yeah, but no, we should avoid my brother at all costs.
Did
Because
you say your
Why?
green hair was genetic?
yeah, but I was the lucky one. It's recessive.
Why would you want to avoid him if he's looking for you?
What?
Did you understand what I just asked you? Because I don't.
Huh?
Answer Vera.
Okay, I feel like there's a lot of questions being thrown at me.
Yes.
Okay, this is all you need to know. We need to avoid my brother because he'll try to make me go back home, and then I can't. I can't be part of the 7. My life is over. I'll probably run. I'll run.
Why can't you just tell him you're not going back home?
Oh no, he won't take that.
So he'll make you.
Yeah, he'll be like a disappointment, and father was right, and why are you doing this to the family? But you know, man, like you just gotta live for yourself sometimes.
Okay.
And I mean, the dreams and the calling. Yeah.
All right. So, okay.
Well, then you'll need your training yard fixed and cleaned in order to fight your brother.
Oh, I see. This is a little bit of blackmail.
What?
I see where you're going.
I am not giving you any mail that is black.
Well, I
I'm not
mean,
giving you any mail at all.
it's a phrase. It means I do this, and then you don't tell on my brother on me.
I do not care about your brother.
Perfect. Okay. Then
I
we're-
just want the yard clean so I can train.
But if he doesn't clean it, then you tell his brother.
I will. Is that what blackmail is?
I
will tell your brother if you don't clean the yard.
God damn it. I've taught him the weapon against me. The only magic that will affect me. Then, fine, I will help with the training yard. Ugh.
Excellent.
Can I at least have like a water winch to help me like stay hydrated?
What is a water winch?
A water winch. You know, someone to bring you water and...
You know you can get yourself water.
I have a water skin. It's made from a bladder. You could have it.
But it's not attractive.
What do you... What?
I could paint it.
That might help.
Paint a lady on it.
You really don't want to do the yard work, do you?
No, I do not. It's nothing against it. It's just like it's beneath me.
We're going now.
Alright.
It seems we all have things to do. We'll discuss about Aganon.
Thought you were dusting or something.
Dusting? Yes.
Dust boy.
He's dusting and cobweb duty.
What about you, Vera?
I can like scrub the floors and all that.
Perfect. We are We are a team.
Clean team.
The clean team. Those words sound similar. Like they go together.
Don't think too hard about it. You can see the wheels turning very slowly.
We're like a mean, clean team.
I'm gonna walk off to go get my actual armor.
Did you come up with that saying about the leg being gone?
I will not take credit, but yes.
Alright, well, can we please head back to the hall now?
Or we could get something to eat first, you know, like maybe prepare ourselves, maybe something to drink.
There was a large kitchen in the hole. We could get food once we get enough coin to buy it, or maybe we can trade things for it.
Or maybe they'll just give it to us.
I don't know if I can buy that. I don't have coin.
They don't either.
You see, this would be great, like if back in my home, people just give me stuff.
I have
It's not the
some.
same.
I'm not sure if 25. Was this 25 spheres?
Oh, that's the currency
You have
they use
spear?
in Warhammer.
I have 25 spears.
What?
You should have like 25 gold. So.
Gold, so it's not
What
spears.
the fuck? I only got 160 copper.
I have two.
Wait, which bubble is it? Is it the left, middle, or right one?
It's the right.
The one on the far right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you have 25. What would be considered the Goldian crown. So it's a gold coin.
I got drops.
Alright, let's go get some food and we can take it back to the kitchen and we'll make it. Maybe Hoste can make dessert or something. Palms, you can make dinner. I'll make
I have to
appetizer.
cook too?
Welcome to living on your own.
Do you not like cooking?
Have you never made yourself food?
I mean, like, I've killed things and then roasted it on a fire, but I told myself it was like camping.
Camping?
Yeah, or someone would like feed me.
What is camping?
It's where you go out and you go into the wild, and you have to build a fire.
It sounds like you really had it made back home. While
It's
you were
called
here.
living.
Oh, we just did that for fun.
Oh.
But back in those days.
All right. Farah, you have the coin. You go buy the food, and then Hoste will have to make it.
Wait, I have to make
You'll have to make
animals?
the food,
Alright, I'm leaving.
Ugh.
or you can work in the yard. with
No,
me.
I'll make food. I'll make food.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, yeah.
But if you've never made food before, how do we know?
I can figure it out. I'm very clever.
What do you make food, Palms?
I make food.
Alright, Palms can help me.
Then Palms, you would supervise him.
Yeah. We'll make a feast. But meat. We need meat.
Depends what kind of meat you like.
Delicious.
Need it be more specific.
I don't know. The red one.
And as your group make your way back to the sanctuary, Vera, you go to purchase the food to stock up the pantry and the kitchen within the hall, which 25 gold's pretty much gonna use all of it.
Okay.
Anything you want to do, Mikhail, before?
I said I was literally going to get my armor because I never got a chance to actually pick up my armor from that.
Well, you would have gotten your armor after he took care of your stuff, because that was in the same spot you changed.
I guess that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Okay, then never mind. I would have just. Sorry. I
No
didn't
worries.
even think about that.
And then Nevin will be basically busy dealing with all of the funeral rites, or the situation. So as Palms, Hawk, and Hoste make their way back to the guild hall, and they arrive, Hawk takes you out to the back field. It is overgrown in here. Weeds are taller than me.
Yeah.
So, I think the first thing we need to do is probably just grab these and just start tearing them out.
I have an idea.
An idea.
Yeah. It is both training and technically weeding.
Okay.
Watch this. And I'm going to start doing my scorpion dance and cutting down the weeds that way.
Alright. It is unorthodox, but it looks like it's working.
Yeah.
Keep doing that. Do that all the way through this field.
Okay.
Don't stop.
Don't.
Keep going. Keep going.
I don't like this. This is not fun anymore.
And as Hawk pushes you through the field, as he's just shouting at you, and you're twirling it, you break a pretty impressive sweat. The point where both you and Hawk are now just sweaty and shirtless outside.
Wait, why is he sweaty? He's just been yelling.
Because he's been plowing the entire time as you've been going through.
Oh.
Oh, so they're okay. Hawk's plowing. They're both sweaty.
Right behind Hoste.
My fields are plowed.
And as Hawk has been basically pushing a cart through the entire area, picking up stones and rocks that are filling the field, you've been building up quite an impressive sweat. And the sun is still high in the sky. The tournament was early, so you guys have been doing this for hours now. And as Hawk stops and rubs his brow, Palms has been inside dusting and cleaning. You have worked harder than you have your entire life. Give me a mind and awareness roll.
You know what's the worst part? Picking up it all. I forgot.
Equipping.
Oh my god.
4.
4. That is plenty enough to see that now that you're in the backfield and you guys have been clearing out a lot of the weeds and stuff, there you see, Hoste, just on the other side of the training field lies the border of your property, the guild hall, and you can see the house or the building that the Scribe Sisters use for their establishment, for their guild hall. And they are standing out on their porch, and you can see them just looking at these two beefy, sweaty dudes working in a field. And one of them's literally like,
I'm gonna hit him with that.
Hawk, what are you looking at?
They're ladies. They're watching us. Let's impress them. You know, like,
Bow down.
maybe do a stretch. Really arc my. Yeah.
Stretch.
Yeah. Well, you could breed.
What?
With them.
What? Did
You
you
could
say
we
that?
could make. Mate's probably more appropriate. We could possible mates there. This language is second to me. I don't know all the right vernaculars.
What the fuck are you saying?
It's always at least one per episode.
We can breathe.
Please don't breed with Hawk.
As
Not outside.
Hawk looks at you very confused.
Like mate with them, you know, they could be potential mates. You know, they see stars.
You watch as you're trying to convince Hawk of whatever the fuck you're talking about. You see a shirtless Palms coming out into the field now, who just got done dusting, getting ready to help in the backyard.
Alright, so let's pick up the weeds.
You notice the Scribe Sisters like turn around.
God damn it, Palms.
What'd I do?
You made the hotties go away.
Jose was trying to breed.
Yeah.
With who? You're the only one here.
There were ladies.
I don't think it would work.
No, there were ladies, not with you.
He told me to stretch and then he said something about breeding.
Let's stay.
No, for the ladies.
We are the only one in the corner.
No, they were over there, I promise.
Ghosts.
Maybe you should drink some water.
I could use some water.
That you can get yourself.
I don't care. I think I'm done. Like this is intense. I need a break, probably a bath, and like, ugh. Look at all I did. I did all of this.
Yeah, and now we have to pick it up.
Huh?
You just cut the grass. Now we gotta pick the grass up.
Oh, that is a chore for tomorrow.
There's so much pain behind that. Huh?
No, that is enough for today, huh? What do you say?
Vera, you come back from grabbing the food and stuff at the pantry, or to fill the pantry, and you hear the commotion going on in the backyard. You can see that they've done a decent amount of work while you've been gone. Pretty much about half the yard's been at least picked up to the point where you can walk around now without
Wow.
falling over yourself.
Looks good out here. You guys really been putting a pound
Ah,
in.
meat. You bring meat?
Oh yeah, we've been pounding hard.
Yeah, I can tell.
The fields plowed.
Yeah, looks great.
What'd you get to eat?
Meat.
I just grabbed a bunch of stuff. If you want to go look in the kitchen.
I am starving.
I am also hungry.
Hey, I was thinking. I saw on the way here other heroes guilds.
Yeah.
I don't know the words very well, but some of them have names and signs. What do we call our guild?
I thought it was just the Hall of the Seven. Do we gotta name it?
We are a new guild, so we should have a new name.
Well,
Maybe we should wait till Nevin's here.
wait for Nevin and Mikhail. Maybe we can talk about it.
Is McCullough with us?
Nice.
No?
Oh, right. No.
Princess ordeal.
No.
And as the group decides to head towards the pantry, get some food, recharge from their work, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. So thank you guys all for joining us on episode 4, year 1. I'd like to thank everyone. I saw also we had some new people in the stream tonight, especially those who followed. So thank you guys. And we will see you guys next Sunday for episode 5. Take care. See y'all later. Peace. Goodbye.